Welcome to Stock Market Math. Today we're going to do something different. Normally I talk about finance and investing, mostly investing, but I thought, what the heck, let's do something new. I really like this game, but it has been a while since I've played it. I've got about 650 hours into the game, but there have been a lot of revisions and a lot of updates. So let's get started. I'm going to go with the default settings for everything except for I prefer Fahrenheit over Celsius because I grew up with that system and I just can't switch in my head. So let's come up with a game. Let's call game 01. Oops. Oop. Apparently I've already got a game called 01. There we go. 001. Start game. All right, let's get started. So this is a fantastic visual game. As a matter of fact, when I rebuilt my computer almost a year ago and got a really good, or what I consider a pretty good graphics card, one of the first things I downloaded was this game because I like it. I like the aesthetics of it so much. It looks really, really neat. I don't know if this is based off of an actual place. I assume not, but it is a very stunning visually appealing game. So anyway, the first thing you're going to do is run around here and pick up all of the stuff that you need to get the bike running. The bike is the first step in the tutorial. So I'm going to just kind of zip past this pretty quickly because it's not all that interesting. All I'm doing is going inside this house to find stuff. Now, if you want to look at the tutorial, you press F. First task is just repairing the bike, and then after that, it'll have more detailed tasks. Okay, so the last thing we have to do is put this last tire on. Then we go from this cruddy, crappy old bike to a fully restored bike with storage in it. Okay, let me come over here and look at the storage. I'm going to dump a lot of these supplies that I'll need later in there. And let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is pick a place on the map. You can see that we're down here in the lower edge of the map, and we can go anywhere. So I've decided that what I'd like to do is I'd like to kind of go into this area up here. Now, there's no particular reason I like it except that it's centralized. We can get to a trader over here. We've got access. You know what? I take that back. I'm looking at this some more. I think I'm going to go over here. We've got several villages that we're between. We've got a couple of mines to pick from. We're not too far from the trader. Let's head right here. So let me jump on the bike. And let's get started. Okay, I've arrived at our new home, and it is pretty neat. Now, this isn't exactly where I was looking at before. Let me show you. I'm actually right on top of a cave that I was interested in. I was originally going to come over a little bit farther, but I like this area. It's got a stunning view. I really like that rock right there. It's fairly flat, not 100% flat, which is going to help with the building a little bit. And if you're wondering where the cave is, it is right here. Now, this is a particularly unique cave in that it runs all the way through to a cave on the other location, the other side. You can run all the way over there. It's the only one that does that, which is pretty neat. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is build the equipment that we need to be able to survive in this game. Also, as I drove here, I kind of looted stuff along the way. I got a lot of food that we'll need. You can see in the lower corner here, I've got protein, carbohydrates, fats, and vitamins. And different foods supply different amounts of each of those different things. But you'll see that our overall hunger bar has to stay up, and if we get down to 0, we'll start taking some damage. The other thing that I need to do is I need to drink. You can see down here, I'm down to 54 thirst, and I need to get that up. Right now, my water, I don't have that much water, so After we get done with the tutorial, the first thing we're going to have to do is set up something to start gathering water, because there's no rivers or lakes or anything around here. Now, I could run down to this one here, but I don't really want to. I'd rather get something that captures water. Now, where's the tutorial button? There it is. Okay, now looking at the tutorial, I already recovered the ATV and I picked up one stone. So I'm going to pick a stick up so I can start making an axe, start chopping down these trees. They're all over the place usually. Yep, there's one. Not hard to find. Now, create the axe, open up my inventory, go to my anvil. Oh, that's right. I put the stone over here. I forgot about that. Let me get my stone back. Okay. Go back into my inventory. Here we go. There we go. All right, now in the backpack, oops, here's the back of the backpack. Wait, why isn't it there? What did I do wrong? Oh, shoot, I think I made the wrong thing. Oh, I see what happened. So, yeah, split in half. That's not a valid recipe. Okay. I messed it up. I made something else that I shouldn't have, and I didn't mean to because I grabbed 2 sticks instead of 1. So let me get another stone, another stick, although I don't need that. Open up my inventory, go to crafting. That's right. You hit the Alt button, and you'll only go one at a time. There. Now I have an axe, okay? Look at the tutorial. What's the next thing? Gather plant fiber and create a pickaxe. So I'm going to hit 1 because I'm in the first position. I'm going to start cutting down some trees, which will give me some plant fiber. You know, watching this, it's super easy to just sit here and, you know, hold the mouse button down to click this. But can you imagine in real life how hard that would be with this cruddy little, you know, axe? It would be horrible. Also, these little bushes, you can hit them with whatever, and they give you sticks. Sticks are a big part of this game. Sticks and planks. And stones, actually. So the first thing I'm going to do, even though it's not part of the tutorial, is I'm going to make a stick carrier. Over here, placeable, storage. Make sure I get the right one. Stick stand. And put it down right there. And you need sticks to do it. And it's done. So I'm going to put all these in here. Okay. Now, what is the next thing on the tutorial? Pickaxe. Okay. So I have half the stuff I need for a pickaxe. And you need that fiber. That's why they asked you to cut down that tree. Because if you look in my inventory, I got plant fiber. Plant fiber is required to make the pickaxe. So I'm going to come over here, hit pickaxe. There it is. I select it, and it'll bring it up in my inventory if I have everything. I don't have sticks, so let me pick those up. Come back in here, inventory. Here we go. And there we go. So I can craft it. Hit here to craft 1, here to craft as many as you can. In this case, it doesn't matter because I only have the stuff to build 1. And that will go into the number 2 slot for me. It doesn't really matter what it is, but now what I'm going to do out of order is I need to, or maybe it's not out of order, I don't remember, is I need to make these saw benches because the saw benches are required to make planks. And as I said, planks are super important in this game. So I'm going to make 3 of these. And I'm going to sort of line them up. Okay, there we go. And they take... Oh, no, I made the wrong thing. Delete. Let's delete this. Remember how... Okay. Yeah, I picked the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. We need to make workbenches, so let's come over here. Oops. Here. Placeable. Saw bench. That's what I need. And I'm going to put 3 of these kind of in a row. I'm not going to fuss about it too much because I'm going to move them in a bit anyway. And they just take logs. So pick up my... No, I don't want to harvest. Pick up my logs. And start making these saw benches. Now, the reason they're important is because I need to collect water. And the water I need is not going to, it's going to rain here in a second. If I don't collect water, I'm going to run out of water and I'm going to start taking damage. I'm going to have to run to that stream to get water. The other thing we're going to need is a set of, is a fireplace to purify the water, which will take, you know, a few minutes, which is the reason you need the pickaxe, because you need a lot of stone. Go, go, go. All right. So let's place the fireplace. I don't remember where it's at exactly. Placeable. I think it's under other. That's right, fireplace. Put it over here. All right, I need 10 stone and 8 firewood. So let's start by taking this tree down. Okay. Actually, let's do that. You can harvest this wood. It'll give you sticks and firewood. There are other ways to get firewood. I'll show it to you later if I run into it. Dump it in there. That's 4. Let me harvest one more. Okay, that's all 8. And let me dump my sticks in here so that I clear up my inventory. And now let's get the stones we need. You know, if cutting down that tree with a primitive axe is hard, I cannot imagine how hard it would be to bust a rock like that. Unless you are one seriously big, massive, healthy person, which is not me. Fun to try until I fall over dead with a heart attack. How'd you like that? Survive the zombie apocalypse to die of a heart attack when you're trying to build a base. There we go. Okay, campfire is here. So I am going to need some wood. And, oh, I need to keep making planks because I need to make those water collection devices here. So a big part of the game at the beginning is just making wood planks. All right, I'll show you what I mean with the water collection. Placeable. It's not plumbing. Nope. Furniture. That's under other. You know, I never realized how much of the stuff you need at the beginning of the game is under other. Okay, we're going to put it right here because I can. I'm going to harvest this. And use it to fill up my fireplace. You can use wood chips. You can use plant fiber. Or you can use these things right here. So let's get started with that. Now I need to pick up planks. Put it over here. It's the first one. I need 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Wow, perfect. Couldn't have timed that better. All right, let me cut down this tree because I need to start making some more planks. It's a bigger tree. It gives you more wood, but it takes longer to put down. Now you can later get some cool upgrades that'll make this a lot faster, which will be fun, which will be nice. I just had a panic moment to look over to make sure I was recording. I've heard of YouTubers doing that all the time, where they record a bunch of content and then they forget. All right, I need to stop being sunny outside and rain. I need one of those birds to fall. You can make a bow and arrow later, and you will need it because you can shoot. There'll be enemies that come later called zombies, and the zombies will tear you up. And if you can shoot them from a distance, that will help. All right. So I've got some of the fundamentals going here. Let's think, where do I want to build a base? Now, it would be nice to be close to that, but it doesn't take that long. I think I'm actually looking for a flatter area, which is not this area right here because it inclines down too much. because then you end up having to make a lot of stairs. If I build over here, you know, I'm close to the road, but I've lost the advantage of having, well, I guess I could build over here. Yeah, so I've got this to my back. Still not super flat. I don't know. I like this area, though. Let me pick up these frogs. Oh, shoot. You know what I need to do? Is build a spear. Because you're going to need protein, and I need to eat those frogs because they give me protein. All right, let's go back to inventory. Oh, what is it that you need to make a spear? I know it's in here. I need the most basic spear. It's not that guy. No. There he is. 1 stone blade, 3 plant fiber, and 10. I'm sorry, 3 sticks and 10 and 5 plant fiber. So I gotta go cut down a tree. Oop, starting to look overcast. It's gonna rain, which is good because I need water bad. Let me take down this guy because he's quick. Now, the next thing I need to build after I do this is I need to build something to protect my, to protect this, because when it rains, it's going to get, I want to fill these. I don't want to put my fire out. So let me build my spear. Go. So I craft that. And I'll make 2 because I actually want to make 2 spears. Then let's see if I've got enough. Yeah, there's a rain. There we go. I should have 2 spears. There I go. Now, they don't last very long. They're not very good. So I'm going to move you a little bit. How do you do that? It's N, right? I don't know why it's not letting me do that. N. Oh, I have to remove all the planks. Shoot. Oh, this is bad timing. I need to build a storage thing. So I don't know if you saw that, but it's saying basically you can't move that thing while it's got planks on it. Okay, so I need to empty all the planks out. I'm going to do that by building the storage, which I'll need. Okay, move you to this side. Close enough. Now, this may take me a second to find. It's probably under here. But basically, it's this sort of overhang roof. Okay, I finally found it. Go under construction, other, it's this shelter right here. I'm going to put it right here. And it takes 4 logs. Oops, I don't want to harvest it. Cut down a tree. Can you imagine how scary that might be in real life? I don't know. I'm just thinking if you go out here and you... Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can move this. Meaning, I hope I didn't... Yeah, shoot. When you move that, you lose all the wood. So let me fill her back up again. Which is inconvenient. It used to be the same way with the water over there. You would lose all your water if you moved those things, but the developer fixed that, so... There we go. All right, let's put some water in. All right. Inventory, food. I need to drink the rest of my canteen. I am running out of water. This canteen holds 60 water. I usually think of it as milliliters. I don't actually think the developer specifies what it is. But it's not a lot of water. So you end up going back and forth several times. Later, you can get, when you get some aluminum, you can get some better water. Now, don't drink their dirty water, because if you do, you'll get sick. Okay, let's slide her up. Okay, there we go. My fire is burning. It's under my shelter. My water should be filling back up. I don't know why it's not. It's not too close to the... I don't know why that's the case. If that's the case, I'll move it, but I wouldn't think that would be stopping the rain from getting in. I don't know. Let's see. All right, next, let's find a frog. I need protein. And with this little spear, there we go. Developer fortunately made these guys super easy to find, which is nice. Okay. Meat on here. Let's throw a potato on here too. I don't think you can put this on here. Nope. Oops. Yeah. Now, some things have water in them too, or thirst is what they call them. So you can eat food, which will reduce your need for water. There it was. All right, let's see. I didn't mean to do that. Grabbed it too soon. Wasn't done cooking. But my clean water is ready. Empty. Grab it. And I am not thirsty anymore. Much, much better. Okay, let me wait for that meat to finish cooking. And we're good to go. Then we're ready to start building our base. So I think I'm just going to build it here. Even though it isn't super flat, it's flat enough. I don't really have a design in mind, but I am concerned about zombies coming from that direction, and that direction, and that direction. So later, eventually, I'd love to fill up this entire area with my base, and I'll have to put up defenses. But as for right now, I'm just going to start kind of right, I don't know. I think I'm just going to start right in the middle, because I don't know what else to do. I mean, I'd like to start up against this thing to have my back to the wall, you know, but then I got to move all this stuff. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm just going to start right here in the middle where the trees are. Let's start by, actually, let me see what's left in the tutorial. Build a foundation, which is what I was just about to do. Awesome. Hit I. Foundations. This is the one you'll build 99% of the time. The rest of the stuff is nice, but it is more specialized. And right now I just need to get the most fundamental, partly because I need a bed, and you have to put a bed on the foundation. Because if you don't, you can't go to sleep and you'll eventually die. When I first started playing this game, I did not understand that mechanic. I could not figure out how to make a bed. And it was also a little more complicated. The developer's done a lot. But I ended up dying several times because I could not find the bed. Okay. So I need planks. Ooh. Needs to, might move those saw benches closer to where I'm at. Just because I need them. I need to always, always, always be building. Now, if this is dark, I may cut this out, and come back to tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I might end the video here pretty quickly and just start day 2 tomorrow in the next video. Actually, that's a good idea. Then I'll make a little progress. I'll show you where I'm at. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. Please let me know what your thoughts are on this new format. It's exciting, and I hope you guys have a good day. Goodbye.